Today, guys, we're going to be talking about Animal Crossing New Horizons, but more specifically, my top 8 features that are coming with New Horizons that haven't been in previous games. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, first and foremost, I have to say the new lighting effects in the game are amazing, and I know a lot of people have brought it up, and I've even brought it up in several videos at this point, but it would be a crime for me to not mention it on my list of top 8 favorite new features in New Horizons. The lighting is incredible. The lighting in this game is miles ahead of anything we've seen in the series before. There are constant blurs, bloom effects, mood lighting, and things significantly change depending on the season, weather, time of day, or general location. It's something we're only going to see more of when we get our hands on the game, and will make for some amazing scenery that we couldn't have experienced in previous Animal Crossing games. Second on my list is something that I think a lot of us can agree on, and that is villagers can do a lot more now. They can sit, they can interact with tons of different items, they can interact with items that you've placed outside, and they can also upgrade their houses or their tent to a house gradually, just like everybody else that plays the game can. I think this really just goes back to the fact that this game is going for the living feel to it a lot more than previous versions of the game, and it's really incredible to the lengths that they've gone to make it feel like the game is going to continue whether or not you're playing. Now, obviously, point number 3 is something you guys were expecting if you clicked on this video and you know anything about me. I love the museum and love trying to fill the museum in previous versions of Animal Crossing, and they have outdone themselves in every single way with the new version of the museum. I've talked about it a lot before, but from the overall design of everything in it, to the lighting of it, to the models, it looks incredible. For a lot of completionists, number 4 is going to be something else that you guys can absolutely agree with, and that is the overall progression of the game. That means starting out with very, very little and eventually creating something amazing out of it. From gameplay and reviews we've seen recently of the game, obviously not reflecting exactly what the gameplay experience is going to be like, but still giving an idea of exactly how it's going to look after certain amounts of time, we know that the game starts out with a relatively uninhabitable island. It's going to be set up basically with normal camping gear that's very temporary and very much not what you want your town to eventually look like. But then eventually, after a long amount of time and a decent amount of work, you're going to be able to make something amazing out of it. I think number 5 is probably going to be no surprise to most of you guys as well, and that is going to be the terraforming tool. I genuinely could not believe my eyes when we first saw footage of the terraforming tool in the Nintendo Direct, and it really just looks amazing. And from everything we're hearing, it looks like it is going to be an endgame thing, but we are going to be able to change the overall form of our entire town. It doesn't look like there are going to be that many restrictions on it, which is incredible. And basically, the level of customization and creativity we're going to see in this game is going to be through the roof because of tools and just customization like this. It's something not many of us thought we were ever going to get in the Animal Crossing series, and yet here we are. Number 6 is something that goes in the same vein as the terraforming tool because of its level of creativity that it enables, and that is going to be the pattern customization and overall color customization you can expect with almost every bit of furniture in the game. Just like with the terraforming tool, I have absolutely no doubt that the full creativity of the community is going to be on display in the months to follow New Horizons release. Some absolutely amazing things are going to be created using these functions. Trust me, it's going to be incredible. Number 7 is something that, again, I don't think a lot of us thought we were going to see at any point in the future with Animal Crossing, but I guess it just makes a lot of sense that, you know, trying to make a new version of the game, they'd want to add some of these features, and placing items outside is absolutely one of them. To be completely honest, I feel like this one's kind of self-explanatory. Being able to put items outside opens us up to a massive amount of customization, arguably just as much as terraforming or furniture customization does. Now, number 8 is something that's been a little bit controversial in the Animal Crossing community as a whole, and people are kind of torn on whether or not they like this type of gameplay or not, but I have to say, I personally, as someone that loves crafting and building in other games, am very, very excited for crafting in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Adding crafting as a whole and crafting recipes to the game just adds another avenue for Nintendo to give us achievement-based content or just event content as a whole, and I personally think that one of the greatest qualities of Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is the crafting system. Obviously, having this kind of system in Pocket Camp lends itself to being greedy and making it so it's very difficult to complete events without purchasing additional event-based items to craft with, but in this case, we're not going to be seeing that, hopefully, fingers crossed, in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So I think that it goes without saying that this is going to be a really, really great thing long-term for players that enjoy this type of gameplay, and I can't wait to see how they implement it in the game. But yeah, guys, that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of my list, and do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have a different list altogether of the features you like to see in the game and the features that have been announced for the game? I definitely would love to know that and more down in the comments below. Let's have a discussion. I will see you guys in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day. Peace.